This is Lifestyle Magazine with your host, Mike Tucker.
Welcome to Lifestyle Magazine. I'm Mike Tucker, and today Lifestyle Magazine is coming to you from the beautiful province of Ontario, Canada. And our topic today is diabetes. Our expert guest is Dr. Paulette Higgins, who is the owner and operator of the All Dunamis Lifestyle Centers. Welcome to Lifestyle Magazine, Doctor.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Now, you've been on our show before. We've talked about diabetes before.
Yes.
But let's do a little recap. What is diabetes?
Sure. Diabetes is a metabolic disorder in which glucose, otherwise known as sugar, remains in high levels in the bloodstream over a prolonged period of time.
Okay. Why would that happen?
Couple of reasons. Either the pancreas is not producing insulin, or it's not producing insulin in high enough amounts, and the body cells have become resistant to the effects of insulin.
Okay. Now, there's a difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes?
Absolutely there is.
Okay.
So type 1, primarily genetic. It is an autoimmune disease. So what does that mean? It means that the immune system turned around and attacked the body.
Yeah.
In this case, the immune system attacked the beta cells of the pancreas. And it's the beta cells that produce insulin.
Okay.
Insulin's job is to get the sugar out of the bloodstream after we eat and stick it into the muscle cells so it can be used for energy. So that's basically type 1 diabetes. The immune system attacked itself, it rendered the beta cells ineffective, and blood sugar remains high in the blood over time.
It's primarily an inherited disease.
That's right.
All right. Type 2, though, is different because this is a lifestyle disease, right?
Type 2 is lifestyle, or it's associated with the way an individual lives their own life. What and how much they eat, what and how much they drink, whether or not they manage their stress, how much, how often, and whether or not they even exercise.
Okay.
So it's a lifestyle disease. In this case, the insulin is being produced, but the body cells have become resistant to the effects of the insulin. And so once again, blood sugar remains high.
Now, type 1 is inherited, not reversible?
No, once you are type 1, you do need to take insulin for life.
Okay, and so that'll be a lifestyle change then. You'll be taking
That's right.
insulin. You can manage the disease
Most
with insulin.
definitely.
All right, but type 2 diabetes,
Is
though
lifestyle.
we think, is lifestyle, but is it reversible?
It's 100% reversible in most cases.
In most cases,
That's
100% reversible.
Yeah.
That's something I don't hear a lot when
Yeah.
people talk about this disease.
Yeah,
But
it's a big
you
myth out there.
claim that this is reversible.
Oh, for sure.
So you lived your way into it, you can live your way out
So
of
you've
it.
lifestyled your way in, you can lifestyle your way out.
All right,
Yeah.
good enough, good
Yeah.
enough. So the things that have gotten me into this is a sedentary lifestyle,
For sure.
Diet issues that are not what they should be.
That's right.
Too much stress.
Too much stress, you're putting on too much weight, especially if you're storing belly fat right around the viscera
gut,
there.
huh?
That's right.
Yeah, you're talking my language here. Okay.
Nice and lean, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Aren't you kind? Yeah, I feel like I need to take off another 5 or 6, tell you the truth.
Okay, we won't tell anybody.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody knows now. All right. So if I'm pre-diabetic, which is, again, this is another term that is thrown out there at times. It means that I'm getting close to diabetes, but not quite there?
That's right. So your sugar levels are a bit high, but they don't rise to the level of pure diabetes.
Okay.
Right. So basically you're flirting with
I'm kissing
diabetes,
diabetes.
but you're not there yet.
Yeah,
so,
not a good thing to kiss.
No, you don't want to kiss him.
Yeah,
Bring
that's
that back.
right. That's right.
So how do we know? Well, there is a blood test that you can take called the A1C. So basically what that is a measure of glucose over a period of time, up to 2 to 3 months, which will really help us to be able to determine if your blood sugar really is high over a period of time, as opposed to like a fasting blood, which is really maybe high or low at a point in time. All right. So if your A1C is 5.6 or below, you're doing well. Okay. If you're at 5.7 to 6.4% sugar, then you are pre-diabetic.
Pre-diabetic,
Right.
all right.
And you got to make some lifestyle changes immediately.
All right. We're going to talk a lot about an action plan.
Sure.
And this segment and next. So let's just get started with this. If I'm pre-diabetic or diabetic, would I start with my diet?
you can't start with your diet. You need to start with diet. Start removing the things that got you into trouble.
And what got me into trouble? What are my diets doing that?
So heavy amounts of starches.
Starches.
Right? One of the big ones is wheat.
Wheat.
Get rid of the wheat, right? You gotta cut way back on the sugar producing food. So that is pasta, it's bread, it's rice, it's potatoes, it's your junk food.
Well,
it's
there
your
goes
sweets.
my diet. You know, I can live without the junk food, but the other stuff, man. I tell you.
So cut way back. So let me give you a little formula. Okay. All right. So you have a plate here. Cut your plate in fours.
Yeah.
All right. Half of your plate should be vegetables.
Oh, okay.
Let a quarter of it be your starch. So that's quinoa, millet, sweet potato, and then a quarter protein.
Protein, okay.
Preferably plant-based, legumes, nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cut back on the starches.
Right.
And
increase your veggies.
Increase the veggies.
Right.
All right. And get the protein from natural sources.
That's right.
All right. I'm going to let all of that digest.
Okay.
We're going to take a break.
Wonderful.
And we'll be back with more right after this.
Stay tuned for more Lifestyle Magazine.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow, and to thank you for your support, I'm gonna pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com right now to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you can get my premium MyPillows, regularly $69.98, now just $29.98, the lowest price ever.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
We're back with Dr. Paulette Higgins, and we're talking about an action plan for reversing diabetes. That would also prevent diabetes, though, right?
Most
if we're going to
definitely.
enter into the same action plan.
Same plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about changing our diet, moving toward plant-based, and cutting down the starches as well.
That's right.
All right. What else do I need to do in order to reverse diabetes?
Start exercising.
Exercising.
Yeah.
All right.
2-3 times a week, an hour.
An hour, 2-3 times a week?
Yeah.
So an average, through the week, I need what, 3-4 hours?
3 hours, 4 hours. That's all I don't even really, 3 hours is good.
3 hours is good?
Yeah, 3 hours,
Okay.
3 times a week or a couple of times a week, an hour and a half, right? But it's not just that you're exercising, it's what you're doing in those in those days, right? So on those days, you have to incorporate weight-bearing exercises.
Weight-bearing.
Right.
So my walking alone is not going to cut this?
No, not when you're fully diabetic, right?
Okay.
Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't be active every day. I don't want you to think that the other 5 days you're a couch potato.
Yeah.
Walk, do some light forms of exercise. Don't lead a sedentary lifestyle. But I want 2 to 3 days a week that you're also incorporating weight-bearing exercises along with your cardio.
So that would be weightlifting or some of the
Weightlifting,
machines that do
you could
resistance?
do the machines, you could do resistance bands, you could do work at home, you could do squats, you can do push-ups, you can do all kinds of things that use your own body weight.
So the body weight exercise are effective, and I don't have to join a gym if I don't have the money to do that.
That's right.
Don't have to buy the weights. I can just do the body weight exercises.
Yeah, get a couple of milk jugs and just start curling.
There you go.
All
There
right,
you go.
start
All right.
squatting.
So
Yeah.
I need to do the exercise, weight bearing, as well as the aerobic exercises,
right.
Such as walking or something of that nature. Change my diet. What else do I need to do?
You got to remove stress in your life.
Well,
right?
yeah, hello, that's my life. Come on.
Come on,
I'm on TV. I'm always stressed.
No way.
Speak before large audiences. I'm writing books and everything else.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's 3 ways that you can that's actually proven on the brain scan, that will actually take your body neurologically from that stress side of the nervous system called the sympathetic to the healing side of the nervous system called the parasympathetic. 3 proven ways on brain scan. One is prayer and meditation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, proven. All right. So what I always recommend to our patients is you start and end your day parasympathetic. So get up, pray, worship, meditate for 30 minutes, and then end your day same way. 30 minutes, right? It's those that get up and hit the ground running with all the things they got to do, like husband, wife, you got kids, you got bills. Those are the ones that are spiking the stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, epinephrine. And right away, you're rendering insulin ineffective, and you're storing belly fat and all kinds of problems that lead to the lifestyle diseases.
Yeah, I got to tell you something. You know, I think that stress is primarily perceived rather than, I mean, obviously what you just talked about here is important. The number one fear in America is speaking before a large group of people. I do that every week, just about a large group of, and I'm actually not stressed by it because it's, I think, as much an attitude as anything else. Is that correct?
For sure. And of course, you were born for this.
Oh, aren't you kind? Yeah, you're my new best friend now.
All right.
So I need to reduce the stress, right?
Right.
All right. So whether that be the exercise can help with this, but
exercise,
prayer, meditation,
prayer, deep breathing can do it. So deep breaths in through the nose to the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, and exhale to the count of 4.
Okay.
Do that 10 times a day, morning and evening.
That happens. I got a watch that actually reminds me to do those breathing exercises. That's something.
Yeah, proven on brain scans. Take you from the stress side right down to the healing side.
Now you talked about 3 different ways of doing that. Is there
the other one is adjustments, working with the spine, working with the nervous system. Proven.
And that's been proven, huh?
Proven that it takes you from that sympathetic fight or flight dominant part of the nervous system into the parasympathetic healing rest and digest side. Calms down blood sugar, calms down the stress hormones, calms down blood pressure, calms down a lot of things.
How about sleep?
Sleep is amazing for the body to even be able to heal and repair.
Okay.
Right? Unfortunately, people who are really stressed, and there's 3 types of stress. There's the physical, chemical, and the emotional. Okay. Right? So people who are really stressed often find that they can't sleep because cortisol, one of the major stress hormones, is spiking through the night. So what will happen is one or 2 things. They'll either be able to fall asleep, but then they wake up at 1, 2 in the morning and they can't get back to sleep, or their body is what's called so sympathetic or so stressed out that they cannot fall asleep.
Okay.
Neither scenario is good.
Yeah.
So when I talk about calming down the stress hormones, those 3 proven things that we talked about, adjustments, deep breathing, worship, and prayer, those are the things that get the stress hormones to calm down so that you can get a full night's sleep, so that the body can now go into repair mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
You talked about the different kinds of stress, emotional.
Yep, that's what everybody thinks
physical,
about. Yep, physical.
And chemical.
Chemical.
What is
chemical is from the toxins that we breathe, the air we breathe, the herbicides and the pesticides and the mercury and the antibiotics that are in our foods even produce a chemical stress. Right?
Okay. All right. So my body's reacting to that as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So I need to get some good sleep. How much sleep do I need?
7 to 9 hours is ideal.
7 to 9.
Yeah.
7 to 9 hours. Okay. All right. What else do I need to do in order to reverse or prevent diabetes besides these things?
So some of the things I want you to cut out. Okay. So we talked about meat. I want you to cut out the wheat.
Okay.
Right? Because wheat will really spike sugars in the blood quicker than just about any other carbohydrate.
Is that right?
So, we don't usually have 1 slice of bread. We have 2 in the morning.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, get rid of the bread.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If you need to have bread, go to like either a gluten-free or a rye bread.
Okay.
Right? And make sure the rye is not mixed with wheat. It's pure rye.
Pure rye.
Right.
Okay.
Get rid of the cow's milk. Right?
Okay.
And a couple of things that you can do in terms of a supplement point of view is you can take a plant-based omega. You can take chromium picolinate, 200 micrograms 3 times a day with your meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, which actually will help to cut and stabilize sugars, as well as cinnamon. Teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah, put it on your oatmeal in the morning. Will also help to cut sugars, or maybe mix it in your tea.
I had oatmeal this morning, but I didn't have the cinnamon, so I need to add the cinnamon. How about other dairy products? Cheeses, yogurts?
Yeah, get rid of it. If you're trying to really improve your health, drop the weight, and reverse diabetes, until you get there, you really need to cut out all the animal products.
Okay.
That is your quickest, most efficient way to the finish line.
If it came from anything that had a face, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, give your body a break from the chemical stress there.
All right.
And what you do is you replace your milk with an almond milk or a rice milk. There are other wonderful choices out there.
Actually, you know, the substitute milks are actually improving. When I was a kid, we tried to drink soy milk.
Terrible.
I mean, it just nearly killed me. I just nearly died on the spot.
Yeah,
you know?
I hear you. Yeah.
I would rather not ever have milk again. But those products have improved significantly.
They're delicious.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
They're good.
For sure.
Yeah. So, all right. So, anything else quickly before we go to a break?
Yeah, watch
the diet and
watch your diet,
exercise.
exercise.
Okay, cool.
Manage your stress. Get a good night's sleep. Take a couple of products if you need it, and call it a day.
Okay, good, good. Now, we are going to interview a patient of yours who has had diabetes reversed, I understand.
Right. Yep.
All right, we're going to get a load of this and get a personal testimony when we come back, and we will be right back after this.
Stay tuned for more Lifestyle Magazine.
Healers from God, a devotional filled with practical yet inspirational teachings and real-life experiences with real-world application which will encourage the reader. Order your copy today at Amazon.com or motivatedbylove.org.
Scripture therapy offers solutions to challenges individuals face every day. Scripture therapy combines faith, psychology, and life experiences to reach those seeking more in their daily walk with God. The authors, Lester and Roxanne Trichet, have blended their skills to produce a powerful book that has the potential of helping people from all kinds of backgrounds and systems of belief. The Trichets are a dynamic duo. It is a must-read for anyone who wants to enhance their spirituality and improve their happiness quotient on day one. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, iTunes, and www.scripturetherapycenter.com.
We are back with our guest, Liston Shaw, who was a patient of Dr. Higgins. Liston, welcome to Lifestyle Magazine.
Thank you.
Now, when were you diagnosed with diabetes?
Approximately 2007.
2007. Now, again, when people get that diagnosis, it kind of hits them. Did this hit you hard?
Yes, because my doctor mentioned about heart disease and kidney disease and stuff like that.
All of those can be results of diabetes.
So when
makes you much more susceptible.
Yeah.
All right.
So
there was some fear associated with this?
Yes, because I don't desire to have any of those.
No. I think if you're not fearful when you get that diagnosis, you're not thinking.
You got it.
So at first you went on insulin?
No.
Okay, what did you do at first? What was the first treatment for this?
Well, my doctor put me on medication.
Medication, all right. So an oral medication at first, but not insulin?
Yes.
All right, were you able to control the disease with that?
Well, it was going up and down at times.
Yeah.
And
so long term, you didn't stay on the medication. You added insulin, did you eventually?
No.
Okay, so you never added insulin?
No, I didn't add insulin.
All right. But then something happened to make you decide to try something different. What made you decide to go to Dr. Higgins and try a different course?
Well, we had a men's retreat.
Yeah.
And she was invited with her crew.
All right.
And by hearing her lecture on diabetes and that it could reverse, then I thought, well, this is for me for sure.
Did you know it could be reversed?
No, no one ever mentioned that before.
Okay.
So when I hear she mentioned it, then I thought I need to be a part of this program.
All right, so you decided to give it a try.
Yes.
Were the changes she suggested difficult for you to make?
Well, not so much. I guess only the meat product part was a bit...
It was difficult for you?
Tight.
Yeah, it's a little tight for you. Huh?
But beyond that, I follow the plan because I have a mission.
All right, and the mission was to make a choice for your health.
Yes.
All right. So you started the exercise program as well?
I started the exercise program, get adjusted,
Yeah.
And there was a meal program.
Okay.
Yeah, which I followed.
The stress reduction and sleep and everything else she's talking about over there, right?
Well, yes.
Okay. So what, did you lose any weight on the program?
Yes, I did.
How much?
Well, I didn't check to see
exactly how much you were.
How much, but at least there was change.
There was change, all right? So your clothes fit differently, so you know you've lost weight.
Yes.
And you know what? A lot of men do that too. We don't really pay as close attention to the scale. I don't know why it is, but I can go for months without looking at it. Maybe it's denial, huh? But so you did feel a change in how about your energy levels?
Well, my energy level increased.
Increased?
Yes.
All right. So you have now reversed diabetes, is that right? You are not a diabetic now?
No.
So you're not taking any medication?
No medication.
None whatsoever?
None whatsoever.
You wouldn't lie to me?
No.
Okay. So you've reversed diabetes completely. Are you maintaining the program though?
Yes, I still follow.
You follow the program?
Because it's now a lifestyle.
So it's not just something to reverse diabetes and then go back to the old way?
No, because it wouldn't. You would just fall back right where you started.
Right where you were before,
yeah.
right? Okay. So this is a brand new way of living?
Yes.
All right. Again, doctor, is this typical?
Yeah, it is. The good thing about Liston is, he was diagnosed in 2007. I met in 2009. He reversed it in 2009. It's now 2018.
So he reversed it within that same calendar year that he started the program?
Yeah, it's just a few months.
A few months, and he reversed it. All right. And he's maintained that now for 9 years.
That's right.
That's amazing. So, do you have anybody who does the program and this doesn't work for them? They don't reverse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so there are those that will not reverse.
Yeah.
Do they make improvements?
Oh, yeah. They all make improvements, right?
Okay.
But there are certain individuals that there's certain aspects that they just don't want to give up, and they're happy with the change. So they either lost the weight, like you heard from another guest, they came off their cholesterol pills. The change was good enough for them, and I don't push people. It's
your choice.
It's their choice, right? So maybe they cut their meds in half.
Okay.
Or, they were taking insulin, 90 units a day. They came down to 10. Or, so they reached their goal.
All right.
So for sure, they didn't come all the way off their meds.
So not everybody has to do this to the point of getting all the way out of medicine. You
right.
make that decision.
You make that decision.
You make that choice for yourself.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
And listen, so your plan to stay on this for the rest of your life?
Yes, I do.
Come on.
Yes.
All your life?
All of my life.
Okay, all right. What do you do? Body weight exercise or weightlifting? What do you do?
Well, I do both.
Both.
Yes.
So some body weight and some weightlifting, weight training?
Yes.
You run, you walk, bicycle?
Run on the treadmill. I haven't ride bicycle in a while, but at least I run on the treadmill.
Okay, on the treadmill.
On
so
the
you do
treadmill.
the treadmill?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us. We're going to take a break now, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The Faith Unveiled Network was birthed out of a need to give exposure to unknown or hidden people that possess God's gifts and talents. There are preachers, teachers, musicians, clothing designers, artists, cooks, and many others that God has given extraordinary talents to. God is raising up these people in His kingdom that will glorify Him. Our goal is to bring these talents to your mobile devices, computers in your home and office, or on the go. With today's technology, these gifts and talents can be shared with you 24/7. Broadcasters that will bless your heart and your life. Currently, the Faith Unveiled Network shares these talents in the form of video and podcasting services. As the network grows, it will strive to move into other medias such as cable TV, satellite TV, and local TV. The goal is to enhance the experience of the network's TV shows through networking resources and communication activities that become available. The ultimate goal of the network is to build and bring unity to the kingdom of God through its broadcasters via the internet, social media, mobile apps, and other available resources. By facilitating the use of the gifts of the Spirit, according to 1 Corinthians 12, 4-11, on a global level, each broadcaster brings their own gifts and treasured talents. Enjoy each moment, each broadcaster's TV show, and let them and us hear from you. We'd love to know that you're watching their programs and being blessed by their God-given gifts. Thank you for watching Fun. the Faith Unveiled Network. Thank you for watching Fun, the Faith Unveiled Network.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow, and to thank you for your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com right now to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you can get my premium MyPillows, regularly $69.98, now just $29.98, the lowest price ever.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
We are here with Liston Shaw and Dr. Paulette Higgins as we're talking about diabetes. Dr. Higgins, I travel a lot. I spend anywhere from 160 to 200 days a year on the road.
Right.
Restaurants, I eat at a lot of them. How can I eat this way if I'm eating at restaurants?
Well, the good news is most restaurants now have healthy options. Right? They have vegan options, and there's usually a salad bar. It's fixed with, but it's not just salad. Like there's chickpeas, there's nuts.
Yeah, salad is so much chewing for so little satisfaction, though.
What do you mean? Salad, you got options. You are able in the restaurants, yes, to pick healthy choices. Remember, stay away from the bread.
Stay away from the bread, and then find healthy choices.
And then find a healthy choice.
You know what I found? One of the best places to get vegetables is steakhouses. You can actually get good vegetables at a quality steakhouse. Believe it or not, you can eat vegan or vegetarian at a steakhouse if you just order the vegetable plate. Go figure.
There you go.
And they also have good salad options too, so I am just pulling your leg a little bit.
Yeah, might be a little tempting for some though.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe the temptation is too much
Yeah, for real.
to eat that steak or that fish or chicken or whatever else. Listen, you carry a lunch to work, that sort of thing?
Yes, I do.
All right. And you don't find this difficult to do now, to eat this way and to do your exercises?
No, it's all fine with me. I know there are times when, even at work, they criticize my lunch and said, you seem to eat this type of meal every day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they said, well, it seems to be working.
It seems to be working. Yeah. It does indeed.
Under this jacket are rips some muscles now.
Good for you, Lisa. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And Dr. Higgins, thank you for being here as well.
My pleasure.
We appreciate the information. And we want to thank you for being a part of this one too. You could be one choice away from the life you've always wanted. It's true. You've got that opportunity. We will see you again next time. But until then, you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
To get a copy of today's offer, please call 888-940-0062. Or you may write us at Lifestyle Magazine, P.O. Box 7729, Riverside, California, 92513. And be sure to visit our website at lifestyle.magazine.